At tight end for South Medford, number 82, Deshaun Jackson. At running back, senior, number 34, Bridger Fox. At another running back position, senior, number 29, Cameron Dragoon.
Test. Test. Check. Okay, it's only coming out of one side on the bus there, so that's the first problem.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Sean McPherson, Mike Strickland on camera for us tonight, and Joe Brett is our executive producer. And we are live at Lake Oswego High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring Lake Oswego High School and South Medford. Should be a great game here in week one of high school football in the state. Fall is in the air. It's officially football season once again. And this is a matchup featuring two teams coming off different campaigns. South Medford, start with them. Had to travel quite north to make it up here, but they play Lake Oswego, first game of the season, coming off of a season in which it was a pretty solid campaign last year for the Panthers. 9-4 overall, 4-3 in the Southwest Conference. They ended up losing in the Columbia Cup Championship against Sunset. And this is going to be a South Medford team that has a 27th-year head coach in Bill Singler. It's going to be a team that really relies on their run game offensively. There's going to be some growing pains, Bill Singler would be the first to say, in terms of offense. But defense is going to be the strong suit. So watch for a team that tries to maybe run the clock down a little bit, run the football a lot. They might struggle to pass the ball a little bit, but they're really going to lean on their defense. Meanwhile, Lake Oswego struggled a little bit last season. They obviously play in a very difficult conference, the Three Rivers League, but they go 6-4 last season, 2-3 in the Three Rivers League. They lose to Jesuit in the first round of 16, 28-34 in the 9 versus 8 matchup. But they bring in 7 transfers, 6 juniors and 1 sophomore. They bring back some guys who are now a year older, and they are led by some stars, some of the best players in the state of Oregon. LaMarcus Bell is a player to keep your eyes on tonight. He's the starting running back, arguably the best running back in the state. He's the number 3 player in the 2026 class with offers from Nevada, Oregon State, and Washington State. Like I said, 7 transfers, 6 juniors and 1 sophomore, including the quarterback for this Lake Oswego squad, and that is going to be number 19, Hudson Curlin. So South Medford's going to get the football first. Johnny Ingram's back deep for the Panthers, as well as Cameron Ragu. 2 players to keep your eye on tonight for South Medford, who is led by Bill Singler, as I mentioned. Steve Corey is on the other side. He's been at Lake Oswego 30-plus years. He's number 10 in the state all-time in wins, 272, and he needs 5 more to climb up to number 8. So I don't know how much longer Coach Corey's going for, but he has a chance to make some history this season and beyond this season as well. And 2 veteran head coaches and 2 fresh starts for a new season between South Medford and Lake Oswego. A long summer of training for both these squads, both these schools, and is officially football season at Cobb Field. Kickoff goes to the far side. It looks like that is Ragu, who is dragged down at the 27-yard line, and that is where South Medford takes over. So it's going to be McConnell Brown at quarterback this season for the Panthers. Only made 1 start against Grants Pass last year, and he didn't throw a single pass. Like I said, this South Medford offense is going to lean on 2 running backs, Cameron Ragu, as well as Bridger Foss. South Medford ran for 3,364 yards last year, led by those 2 players. And now it's going to be a keeper out of the gates for Brown, and he'll pick up maybe 2 on the near side. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Bridger Foss last season, 100 carries, 867 yards, 8 rush touchdowns to go with 21 catches, 270 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Meanwhile, Cameron Ragu battled an injury but still went off for 50 carries, 745 yards, touchdowns. Rather, 105 carries, excuse me, for Ragu. He transferred over from Cascade Christian. It's his first season with the Panthers last year. Now it's second year. Handoff. And dragged down is Foss after maybe a yard. And that'll set up 3rd and long for the Panthers. LaMarcus Bell made that tackle. Looks like Bell's getting some run out at corner. You'll have to keep an eye out for him at running back as well. Now 3rd down and 7. Rolling out is Brown. Under pressure, lobs it up, and no one's in the area. And now Lake Oswego's going to have to, rather South Medford's going to have to punt. And that's what they'll do. It'll be interesting to see whether South Medford can improve the passing attack. Like I said, they had a successful campaign last year, going all the way to the Columbia Cup Championship, going 9-4, but they really didn't throw the ball at all. It was all run, run, run. And now it's a newer O-line that graduate quite a few players from the offensive line. And Bill Singler would tell you it's going to be a bit of a growing pain offensively, but we're about to see the South Medford defense as a risky punt return picked up by, looks like that might have been number 4, Jalen Bowman. And he was dragged down around the 40, and that's where Lake Oswego will start their first drive of the season with 10:13 left to play in the first quarter. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. The Ace Sports Radio. There was a penalty against South Medford. May have been declined by Lake Oswego. So quarterback for this Lake Oswego team is a new face in town. It's Hudson Curlin, who was the backup over at Sunset High last year. Decided to transfer over to Lake Oswego. He's a junior. Hands it off to LaMarcus Bell. He already has space. He's got a first down, and he's got more. He takes it across the 50, and he's dragged down at the 44. A great start to what should be a big season for LaMarcus Bell. Second team All-State last season. Like I said, Bell has offers from the likes of Oregon State, Nevada, and Washington State. Just a junior. It's a Lake Oswego team that has churned out so much talent over the years, and they have some other impressive players outside of Bell as well. So first down, Curland under center. Play action, roll out to the left side, complete, and that is caught. And running out of bounds is Carson Schwint after a gain of about 13. Another first down for the Lakers, 2 plays and 2 first down conversions. They now have it at the 28. First down and 10. 9:30 left to go in the first quarter. Beautiful night here at Cobb Field. Curlin takes it out of the gun. Handoff. Bell erupts through the hole and gets another first down. Pickup of 12. And make that 3 plays, 3 first downs for the Lakers, and they now have it in the red zone. So now first down and 10 from about the 16. Under center is Curlin. Handoff. Bell makes a juke out wide. Bell finds some space, breaks a tackle, and he's in. Touchdown, Lakers. A 4-play drive, and LaMarcus Bell takes it in from 16 yards. And Lake Oswego is off to a quick start. 6-0, the Lakers lead at home. "11 touchdowns last season for LaMarcus Bell, and he's looking to build on what was a big sophomore season. He's already got one in the first couple minutes of year 3. Extra point is good, and it is 7-0 Lakers. As we take a quick break here on Table Rock Sports.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Welcome back to Cobb Field at Lake Oswego High. Quick start for the Lake Oswego Lakers. They go 4 plays, about 60 yards. And the drive ends with a 16-yard LaMarcus Bell sweep all the way to the end zone. South Medford went 3 and out on their first drive, and now they take the field for the second time. .38 left to go in the first quarter. Still over 90 degrees here in the Portland area. Beautiful night for some high school football. Jet sweep is going to go to the far side, trying to break some tackles for South Medford, and doing a nice job is Cooper Mitchell. A strong carry, picks up about 5, which is the biggest play to date for South Medford. Might see Lake Oswego and potentially other South Medford opponents really just stack the box and dare South Medford to throw it. And it'll be really interesting at the start of this season. See if South Medford can open up that threat so teams can't do that against them. Another jet sweep look. This time they fake it, and it's a keeper up the middle for the quarterback Brown, and he only picks up about 2 yards, and it'll set up a 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. So 3rd down and 3. South Medford using all the play clock, and now a flag. And it might be a delay of game against the Panthers, which is costly to say the least. got the sense that they were using a lot of that play clock, and turns out they were using too much of it. So now instead of a 3rd and 3 where they're in their comfort zone, able to run the ball, looks like an obvious passing down on 3rd and 8. Just changes the whole equation. Maybe about 3rd and 6. It's a more realistic look. About 3rd and 6 here for the Panthers. Under center is Brown. Foss, the tailback, gets it, and he's going to break a tackle initially. Still churning, and a gang tackle comes from Lake Oswego. Ball comes out, but the play's over. And let's see how South Medford handles this. They got the ball at about the 29. It looks like the punt team is coming out. So 3rd and 6 and a run up the middle. South Medford's or Lake Oswego sniffs it out. And make that 2 drives now and 2 punts. No first downs yet for the Panthers. So watch out for Jalen Bowman here, number 4 for the Lakers. Receives the punt, and there goes Bowman, dragging it out to the left and taken down at the 48. Jalen Bowman is a star on the track, and he was only a sophomore last season, but ran a 10.99 100 meters. His brother won state, James Bowman. He's since graduated, but those two, along with 2 other members of the Lake Oswego track team, competed at the Nike Outdoor Track and Field Nationals and took first place in the nation for the 4x100 meter relay. So Jalen Bowman can fly, and South Medford has not felt that yet. They did a nice job on that punt coverage. Let's see if they can do a better job on defense here. Lake Oswego starts their drive. They're on 48 with 6:09 left to go in the first. Handoff to the left side, picks up about 9. Looks like the ball carrier was Justin Craigwell. Another transfer from Sunset High School. All-Metro's second team at linebacker last season, 3rd team running back, so he can play both ways, and decided to transfer from Sunset over to Lake Oswego, along with the quarterback, Kurland. Looks like there's a flag on the play, and looks to be some kind of equipment issue with Craigwell. So Lake Oswego will back it up. In fact, last play may have not counted. We got 2nd down and 15. Didn't catch word about what that penalty was, but Justin Craigwell, the running back, and the ball carrier on that last play seemed to run off and have some kind of helmet issue. It's a keeper up the middle for Kurland, and he only picks up about 3 yards, so it's going to be a 3rd down and about 12 for the Lakers. Their first drive, of course, they go 4 plays, about 60 yards, had no issues at all finding the end zone. And now let's see if South Medford's defense can get off the field. .5:10 left to go in the first quarter. Kurland out of the gun, 3 receivers out to the right side. Takes the snap. He'll throw it over the middle. Caught by Bowman, and he's got just enough for a first down. Pickup of about 15. Move the chains for the Lakers. Nice throw by Kurland. The Lakers get across the 50, pick up the first down. And after that costly penalty, they can get resituated here on 1st and 10. Same formation, 3 receivers out to the right side. Fake the toss over to Craigwell. Now Curlin will keep it himself. And Curlin drags it out to the right side. He's pushed out of bounds, picks up about 6. And it looks like there's another flag on the play. And let's see. Looks like Lake Oswego is already walking back, so presume this is against the Lakers. And it was a hold against Lake Oswego. Well, you see Lake Oswego using the legs of Hudson Curlin, their new quarterback transfer. Last season at quarterback, it was Liam Davis for the Lakers, and he threw for over 1,000 yards, threw for 9 touchdowns and 8 picks, 7 rush touchdowns as well. And they bring in Curlin and they say, hey, go play a position you're more comfortable in, Davis. He's playing receivers. Here's a deep ball to Davis. He brings it down. Curlin to Davis on the deep ball, and it's a touchdown for the Lakers right on cue. He was the quarterback last season. He's a receiver this year. And his new quarterback finds him on the deep ball, and it is 13-0 Lake Oswego. PAT is up and good. 14-0 Lakers. 4:16 left to play in the first quarter as we step aside here on TableRockSports.net.
Should your new floor come from Lippard's Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned flooring stores, so you can be sure you'll get great selection at a great price. We take the guesswork out of helping you choose the right floor. Right now, save up to 50% on wood, laminate, and waterproof plank, plus pay no interest for 12 months at the one store for your perfect floor, Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
It's time to save on a healthy night's sleep during the Labor Day sale at Medford Mattress. Store-wide savings on all in-stock mattresses. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a healthy night's sleep without all the pressure and games, now's your chance during the Labor Day sale.
Back at Cobb Field. Kickoff is taken by Ragu, and he finds some space across the 30, makes a move across the 40. Flag comes flying in, and Ragu is finally taken out at about the 48. A big kickoff return, but let's see what the flag is. It came from an official who really wasn't in the play. It's pretty far away, and let's see what they got. Looks like it might be coming back. And it is. We're going to hear from the white hat here. It's like a hold against South Medford. So unfortunate for the Panthers, who have struggled so far offensively. They find a big kickoff return from Cameron Ragu all the way to the 48. Instead, because of a penalty, they're going to start this drive at about the 25. So 14-0 Lake Oswego. Coming off the deep ball from Curlin to Davis. Toss out to the left side. And finding some space is Foss. Runs over a man, but only picks up about 4 on that play. Fall Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And from our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. Referees still convening here ahead of the second down. Of course, college football is back tomorrow, and that means the Oregon Ducks are back in action, and they face tomorrow the Idaho Vandals. The starting quarterback for the Idaho Vandals is going to be Jack Lane, and he played in this Lake Oswego program not long ago at all. Lake Oswego class of 2022. He's a starting quarterback here at Cobb Field just 2 seasons ago. Tomorrow he's going to be over at Autzen Stadium taking on the number 3 ranked Oregon Ducks. Referees still talking things over, now talking to head coach Steve Corey. Week 1 high school football, and it looks like some penalties are being called because of teams just being unorganized, and that's what the call is here, it looks like. Every single Lake Oswego coach is meeting on the sidelines right now. Might have been too many men on the field against the Lakers. And you see all of the coaches for Lake Oswego. And now every single player being talked to. Big team meeting for Lake Oswego following a penalty. An unhappy Steve Corey. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 44. Bit of an unusual scene there. Penalty called against Lake Oswego. The head coach basically brings in every coach, and he brings in every player to basically chew them out. And that's maybe the biggest play of the game. It is the biggest play of the game so far for South Medford. A 9-yard catch. Takes it across the 50. And that was Deshaun Jackson. Take it down at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 1 ahead for the Panthers. Panthers are on the road next week at McNary. Conference game for South Medford. Handoff goes to Ragu, and he's taken down in the backfield. Rather, that was Cooper Mitchell who took the handoff and didn't get very far. Loses about 3 on that play. And now it goes from 2nd and 1 to about 3rd and 4. Third down and 4 from the 50. South Medford would love to keep this drive going. It's their most inspiring drive of the day so far. Some pre-snap motion. And now roll out to the left side. It's going to be a pass. Lobbing one up in the air. No flag is called. As now there's a flag after the play. Johnny Ingram went up for the catch. A lot of contact there. Goes incomplete. And a late flag comes flying in. I'm not sure it has anything to do with the PI. And let's see what the call is. It's going to go against Lake Oswego. Might have been an unsportsmanlike conduct there against the Lakers. So they get the stop. Might have been a pass interference. It was really close, but wasn't called. They were about to get off the field and then some extracurriculars, and suddenly South Medford now has a first down and 10 at the 35. With 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Quick start for the Lakers, but South Medford can put together some points here. Certainly not out of this thing. Little speed option to the right side, and that ball never got to Bridger Foss. McConnor Brown tackled in the backfield before he could pitch it. Loses about 2. Second down and 12. Brown, the running back on each side, faces some pressure, has to scramble out to the right side. Nice block there from Jackson, but does not stop Lake Oswego from getting in the backfield and making the play. It's going to be a sack and a loss of 2 for the Panthers, setting up a third down and 14 from Lake Oswego's 42. So third down and 14. Running back on each side of Brown. Looking for the deep ball. He fires it. He's got Ingram. He had Ingram wide open, but stumbling to the ground was a Johnny Ingram. Ball goes incomplete. Would have been close to the first down marker had he been able to stay on his feet and make the grab. But instead, it looks like the punt team comes out for South Medford. They're going to play the field position game. Good opportunity to pin the Lakers deep with a good punt here. Kicking from Lake Oswego's 42. The 1:08 left to go in the first quarter. Timeout taken by South Medford. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Watch for Buck for Kids Day in September. Over $950,000 was raised for kids in 2023 by Dutch Bros and the customers who support them. So better late than never here, but it's come to my attention that Steve Corey, the head coach for Lake Oswego, has actually been kicked out of the game. He's been ejected from this football game. Not sure exactly what was said or what happened, as we have a fourth down and deep. No punt for the Panthers, and that basically works as a punt. It is an interception grabbed from Summit Shavash. The play is made at the 5-yard line, and that's where Lake Oswego will take over. Basically works as a punt, and that's, I'm sure, the mindset of Coach Bill Singler. But on Lake Oswego's sideline, not sure exactly what went down. There was a big team huddle between all the coaches, and then he brought in the entire team. And it turns out that team huddle was because head coach Steve Corey got ejected. I thought it was because the team was being undisciplined, taking too many flags, and he was trying to fire his team up week 1 of high school football. But clearly something else went down, and that's what the penalty was for. And Steve Corey no longer on the sidelines this week for the Lakers. First down play goes to LaMarcus Bell. Already 1 touchdown today. Takes the handoff about 6 yards. Second down and 4 with just 35 ticks left in the first quarter. Second down and 4, another handoff to Bell. And South Medford does a nice job clogging up that hole, and Bell will make it about 3 yards or so, and he does have enough for the first down. It'll be a 4-yard pickup for Bell, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter. And it does. So at the end of 1, your score, Lake Oswego 14, South Medford 0. LaMarcus Bell had a 16-yard touchdown to make it 7-0. And then Liam Davis caught a 45-yard deep ball to make it 14-0, and that is the scoreline so far. South Medford struggling offensively. Lake Oswego really doing whatever they want offensively, but South Medford only down by 2 scores, still very much in this game. We'll take a quick break here on Table Rock Sports ahead of the second quarter here at Cobb Field.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable.
Back at Lake Oswego. Drive continues for the Lakers from their own 18-yard line. Start of the second quarter with a 14-0 lead. Coming in motion is the speedster Bowman. Takes the fly sweep and takes that play about 8 yards. Dragged down at the 25. Mentioned earlier, Jalen Bowman, 4x100-meter national champion. His Lakers squad. That included his brother, who ran about 10.4 in the state title, state finals, I should say. And he was the state champion. He's since graduated. His brother still here at Lake Oswego as a junior, playing on the gridiron and on the track. As that play goes nowhere, Bell picks up maybe a yard, if that, and it'll set up a 3rd down and short. In case you missed it, there was some kind of incident in the first quarter that went right over my head up here in the booth. But Steve Corey, the longtime head coach, number 10 all-time winningest coach in the state of Oregon, has been ejected from this football game. Set up kind of a team meeting on the sidelines. Must have said something to the official or some kind of unsportsmanlike deal, as that's a deep ball caught way down the field. And that ball is caught by Barron Kurland. And he's dragged down all the way at South Medford's 16-yard line. Big play, Hudson Kurland to Barron Kurland. Cannot confirm that they're related, but I can guess. About a 60-yard play there for the Lakers. Now in the red zone, Bell takes the handoff and scampers for about 5. This Lake Oswego team just has so many weapons, and you're seeing them feature all of them so far. Got LaMarcus Bell, who, besides a couple big carries and, of course, his touchdown, hasn't been leaned on too heavily in this game. Got Liam Davis, who caught a deep ball. Carson Schwint, who led the last year's team with 28 catches, 3 touchdowns. Haven't seen much of him tonight, but he seems to be a big option for this Lake Oswego team this year. As now here's Bell, drags it outside, looking for a crease, and he's tripped up after the first down at about the 4. And now Lake Oswego is set up for another chance to score. And have first and goal from the 4-yard line. Looking at some power rankings earlier today, I think it was SB Live who ranked top 10 teams in the state of Oregon. They had Lake Oswego at number 2 to start the year, behind just the Westland Lions. As now it's Bell, and he walks into the end zone. It is 20-0 Lakers, as their offense is having no problems against South Medford here tonight. .55 left to go in the second quarter. And Lake Oswego just found their 3rd touchdown of the contest. PAT is no good, so it'll stay at 20-0. But LaMarcus Bell just cashed in his 2nd touchdown of the night. A quick start for the year for the junior, with 9:55 left to go in the first half. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Thanks for joining us tonight. Another year of Table Rock Sports. Excited to bring you football, soccer, volleyball, basketball, swimming, baseball, softball, wrestling. Just about every single high school sport brought to you here on Table Rock Sports. And I believe tonight's kind of the first night of the new athletics year here at Lake Oswego High. So 20-0 Lakers, 9:55 left to go in the second quarter. The kickoff is boomed all the way to Ragu, who hands it off over to Foss. Little reverse play and does not trick Lake Oswego. South Medford will start their drive at the 15. And now some chippiness at around the 35-yard line. And another flag is called. 2 flags called. And if I had to guess, I think this is going to offset. I think it was initially called on Lake Oswego, and then the way South Medford reacted to the call being made prompted another flag. But I see 3 flags on the field right now. And certainly some things to clean up for both these teams in terms of discipline here in week 1 of the season. Already seen a coach ejection tonight. It looks like a call against South Medford and then also a call against Lake Oswego. These are going to offset. Like I mentioned, the call was initially made against Lake Oswego from what I could see, and then South Medford kind of celebrated the fact maybe waved a Lake Oswego player off the field and got called for one themselves. So they'll stay put at the 15-yard line. 9:48 left to go in the first half. Under center is McConna Brown. Reverse out to the near side. Foss now cuts it to the other side and runs right into a Lake Oswego Laker and is taken down after about a yard. A lot of running there for 1 yard. Second down and 9 upcoming for the Panthers. Brown takes the snap, roll back, a pass coming to the right side. Ingram takes some contact. That's going to be a pass interference called against the Lakers. Ingram was one-on-one against Lake Oswego's Summit Shivatosh coming off his interception. And this time Ingram wins the battle. It's going to be 15 yards for the Panthers. First down for the Panthers, their own 32-yard line. Down 20-0 here. 2 touchdowns for LaMarcus Bell, who's certainly a contender for State Player of the Year. As McConna Brown had some trouble with the snap and kind of a broken play there, picks up no gain. It'll be second down and 10. Two tight ends out there for the Panthers. Fake the handoff to Foss. And now a throw out to the left side and nowhere close to the intended receiver. Looks like he was trying to find number 7, Michael Duclos. It's going to be third down and about 8. This time a gun look for the Panthers. Brown with Foss on his right shoulder. Takes a snap. It's going to be a pass play. Pressure coming. And looking for Foss on a little screen pass, and that is broken up. Liam Tobin makes the play. Another name to watch on this Lake Oswego team. And here comes the punt team for the Panthers. Jalen Bowman back deep. A little rugby punt from Bernardo, and a fair catch is made by Bowman at the 40-yard line, and that's where Lake Oswego will take over for another possession. They've scored on every single possession so far, and now the offense takes the field once again with 8:02 left to go in the first half. Lippard's Carpet One, serving Southern Oregon families since 1957. Hardwood, waterproof plank, carpet, laminate, and tile. Certified installers, flooring consultants, and design services. Lippard's Carpet One in Medford and Grants Pass. Hudson Kurland with one touchdown pass so far tonight. Looking for the screen pass over to the speedster Bowman. It was deflected and falls down to the ground. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Look at South Medford's schedule, and this is it for non-conference play. Right after this, they hop right into conference play. Got McNary on the road. Make their home opener against North Salem on the 13th of September. Go to South Salem as there's a big handoff and a nice run play across the 50 from Craigwell. Move the chains and be a Laker first down at South Bedford's 48. As I was saying, home against Grants Pass on the 4th of October. Home against Sprague on the 10th, at Sprague on the 10th of October. Home against Sheldon at West Salem, and then they finish up the year with a home game against North Medford. Lake Oswego goes to Sunset next week, and then goes to Silverton, and then starts Three Rivers play. Kurland fakes the handoff. The jet sweep out to Bowman. They've been looking for this play all night, and it finally pays off some success. A 15-yard gain for Bowman, and it looks like there might be a flag on the play. Nope, no flag. There is a flag on the play. And this one's coming back. It's a hold against the Lakers. Takes the ball back to the 50. First down and now 11 from the 50-yard line. 7:07 left to go in the first half. Sean McPherson, Mike Strickland, Joe Brett giving you this broadcast tonight on Table Rock Sports. Play action, roll out. Kurland, sidearm throw, nicely done. Caught at the 38-yard line and tackled out of bounds. That catch was made by Carson Schwint, the senior. Good enough for a first down for the Lakers. Three receivers out to the far side. Bell, the running back. Another pass, this time caught by Liam Davis. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and is taken down at the 21-yard line. Another first down for the Lakers, and they are right outside the red zone. Just over 6 minutes left to play in the half. Kurland takes the snap, read option, keeps it himself, and goes nowhere. No gain on the play. Looks like Jackson was in on the play, as was Issa De La Torre. We have 2nd down and 10 for the Lakers. Comfortable running some clock here, up by 20. 5.5 minutes left to play in the first half. I formation. Craigwell gets downhill and runs into a couple of defenders right at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe 2. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 7. Just inside the red zone. Craigwell still the back. 3 receivers out to the left side, 1 on an island to the right. Curlin doesn't see anyone, takes it himself, fighting for the first down. It was Wes Boyd who came flying in trying to make the tackle. Let's see if he has enough for the first down. It's going to be close. I believe he does. And he does. So Curland finds about 8 on 3rd down and 7. Lake Oswego now at the 10-yard line, threatening another score. 4.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Handoff, Craigwell looking for his first touchdown of the year, and he's tackled just shy of the end zone, right at the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1 for the Lakers. Craigwell still the back. Gets it again. Makes a juke. Runs into a couple defenders. And let's wait for the officials. Touchdown, Lakers. Craigwell's turn to get in on the action. His first touchdown of the season. His first touchdown as a Laker. And it is 26-0 in favor of Lake Oswego. Gasperson missed the PAT last time. This time he makes it. Make it 27-0 in favor of Lake Oswego with 3:37 left to go in the first half. As we step aside here on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Look on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It is 27-0 Lake Oswego as South Medford takes the touchback and takes over possession with 3:37 left to go in the first half. If you're South Medford, can't get demoralized now. It's week 1, first half, going against one of the best teams in the state, team that's completely loaded. Had to travel up north about 5 hours. Got a long season ahead of you against a lot of conference opponents. It's a good time to get better if you're South Medford. As here's a scramble play, or rather a bootleg. And Brown's pass is incomplete to Foss. Nice pass break up by number 34 for the Lakers, Tobin. Second down and 10. Good experience here for the young quarterback, McConnell Brown. Just one start last year. Going to be the starting quarterback this year for the Panthers. Goes up against Again, a stacked Lake Oswego team on the road. Hands it off there for about a yard. That was Mitchell. Now 3rd down and 9 or so. Two receivers out to the right side, 2 backs. Brown looking to the right side. He'll hoist it deep. Ingram found some space. A lot of contact, and a PI comes flying in once again. That's the 2nd time that's happened where Johnny Ingram's been able to not make the catch, but get open enough where Lake Oswego has to commit a penalty, and it's going to be a foul against LaMarcus Bell and a 1st down for the Panthers. It's one thing Lake Oswego's got to clean up. Automatic 1st down, ball at the 35-yard line of South Medford. Sun starting to set here at Cobb Field. Beautiful night for some high school football. Some action happening across the state for some schools. Some schools start their seasons next week. Some schools start this week. There's a toss. It's a reverse play. Johnny Ingram has it. Finds some space. Makes a cut at the 40. Brings it to the 43, picks up about 7 on that creative play call. And now South Medford has to watch the clock. 2:25 left to go in the 1st half. Got some timeouts to work with. Now 2 minutes left to play. Foss, the fullback. Looks like that's Mitchell. Or rather Ragu, the running back. Takes it in the backfield. Finds maybe 2 yards. Let's see if it's enough for a 1st down. Might be just short. Nope, they're going to call it a 1st down. Just enough yardage from Ragu there. 1st down for the Panthers. Clock still ticking. 1:25. 2 timeouts in the back pocket of Coach Singler. South Medford has the ball at their own 45. Looking for some points before halftime. Little wide receiver screen. Ragu breaks a tackle. Crosses the 1st down mark and is taken down at the 40-yard line. 15-yard gain there for the Panthers, and clock stops temporarily. Minute 03 left to go in the 1st half. Now it continues to tick. Got to start thinking about those timeouts if you're Coach Singler. And now a timeout is taken by Lake Oswego. Lake Oswego wants to get organized here. Clock was ticking, and South Medford may be happy that Lake Oswego takes that timeout because the clock's working against South Medford right now. But clearly the Lakers saw something they didn't like. And the clock stops with 51 seconds left to go in the 1st half. For over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to any room in the house. Back underway. Brown takes the snap, looking to the left side. Flag in the backfield, and Brown keeping the play alive, avoids a sack, breaks another tackle, dragging it all the way to the other side, and is chopped down at the 46. Flag might be against South Medford, considering it came in the backfield. .14 seconds came off the clock on that play, down to 37. And this one is going to go against the Panthers. On a hold. So now first down and 25. South Medford back to their own 44. Fake the jet sweep. A keeper for Brown, and he's dragged down after about 3. Clock continues to tick down to 28, now 27 seconds. Still 2 timeouts for South Medford. And they don't appear to be too aggressive here, trying to get points on the board. Now just 5 seconds left. Under center is Brown. Handoff. And being brought down is Wes Boyd, and that's going to be it for the half. So South Medford, after taking the penalty, decides not be aggressive, basically just let the clock run down. And that brings us to halftime. Your score after one half of football: Lake Oswego 27, South Medford 0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we step aside for halftime here at Lake Oswego High. And we'll come back soon on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official. But you can only be one. Know your
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Should your new floor come from Lippard's Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned flooring stores, so you can be sure you'll get great selection at a great price. We take the guesswork out of helping you choose the right floor. Right now, save up to 50% on wood, laminate, and waterproof plank, plus pay no interest for 12 months at the one store for your perfect floor, Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
It's time to save on a healthy night's sleep during the Labor Day sale at Medford Mattress. Store-wide savings on all in-stock mattresses. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a healthy night's sleep without all the pressure and games, now's your chance during the Labor Day sale. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Cobb Field at Lake Oswego High School. Your score at halftime is Lake Oswego 27, South Medford 0 in the season opener for both of these squads. It's been all Lakers so far. Game started with a 3-and-out for the South Medford Panthers. A punt to Lake Oswego, and then a 4-play, 60-yard drive was capped off by LaMarcus Bell's 16-yard touchdown. Then the next time Lake Oswego got the ball, it was a 45-yard deep ball from Hudson Curlin to Liam Davis to make it 14-0. LaMarcus Bell capped off a big drive with a 4-yard touchdown to make it 20-0. And then it was Justin Craigwell who capped off another drive, 1-yard touchdown, 27-0 is now the score in favor of the Lakers. This is our halftime report. Looks like we're about 3 minutes out from the start of the second half here at Lake Oswego High. So we're going to take another break. When we come back, the start of the second half.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Thanks for joining us on TableRockSports.net. Sean McPherson here with you on the call. Mike Strickland, our cameraman, and executive producer for tonight's broadcast is Joe Brett. We are out at Lake Oswego High School, Cobb Field. Week 1 of high school football, and it is all Lake Oswego here over the South Medford Panthers. 27-0. And Lake Oswego kicked to start this game, so they are going to receive the second half kickoff. 2 touchdowns so far for LaMarcus Bell. Liam Davis with a touchdown and Justin Craigwell with a touchdown. See what kind of adjustment South Medford can make after being blanked in the first half. Squib kick. Fielded by Bowman. Finds a crease across the 35 and chopped down at the 37. Back out comes Lake Oswego's offense. Hudson Kurland with 1 touchdown pass so far. He's been safe with the football. Hasn't made any mistakes. Transfer from Sunset was the backup as a sophomore for the Apollos, who won the Columbia Cup last season. Decided he wanted a change of scenery. He transferred over to Lake Oswego for his junior year. Here's Kurland out of the gun. Handoff to Bell. Breaks a tackle. Nice stiff arm, but it was Ragu still making the tackle at the 40. Three receivers out to the far side. Bell the back. One receiver out to the right side. Kurland facing some pressure is sacked. A big sack from number 52, Jacob Dalton. And that's going to be a big loss for the Lakers. Maybe about 15, maybe about 10 yards there. And now it's going to set up a 3rd down and let's say 17. The start of the second half. South Medford's lone non-conference game. They get right in the conference play with McNary next week as Kurland doesn't cross the line of scrimmage. Scrambles out to the right side. Eyes are up, and he's going to get sacked again. Kurland's taken down at the 24-yard line, and that is going to be the first 3 and out of the night for Lake Oswego. Punt team comes out. 2 big sacks there for South Medford. And as Johnny Ingram goes back deep to receive the punt. Hudson Gasperson, the punter. Ingram back deep. Nice spiraling punt into the hands of Ingram. No fair catch is called, but stumbles as soon as he catches it at the 35, and that is where South Medford will take over for another possession. Couple nice plays so far for South Medford. Not a ton of offense. In fact, maybe their biggest plays have been a couple of pass interferences. Looking on a deep ball for Johnny Ingram, and pass interference was called, and they had 2 first downs that way in the first half, but not a ton to show offensively for the Panthers. And let's see if that changes here. Another half of football to play. I formation, toss out to the right side. And now Foss is going to throw it deep. Some trickery out of the gate for the Panthers, and that ball goes incomplete. Bowman was there in coverage every step of the way with the Johnny Ingram. Second down and 10. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 tight end. Fake the toss. Brown will take it himself. Beats his man at the 40 and is dragged down from behind, but not before a gain of, call it 9 for McConnell Brown. That's been a highlight of the offensive display for South Medford tonight. The ability for the quarterback, McConnell Brown, to take it himself and run. He's made some nice plays so far tonight. In fact, he did get enough for the first down there. So fresh set of downs for the Panthers at their own 48-yard line. 9 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Brown under center. 1 receiver out to each side. Handed off. It's going to be Ragu, who is taken down. No gain on that play. Liam Tobin, who's been an impact player defensively for Lake Oswego, made the tackle on that play. Second down and 10 upcoming. Talked about South Medford's schedule. Now it gets right in the conference play after this one. Lake Oswego, a bit of the opposite. They have 2 more non-conference games. They go to Sunset next week. Then they go to Silverton. A couple of interesting games. Fake the toss. Quarterback keeper off to the left side. And South Medford finding some luck with that kind of play. McConnell Brown picks up maybe 5 on that play. It's going to be about 3rd down and 4. So 3rd down and 3 officially. Brown out of the gun. 2 receivers on the right side. Fake the handoff. Now roll out to the right side. Brown's going to keep it himself. 1 man to beat, and he cannot beat that man. And once again, it's Liam Tobin making the play. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Had Brown got around Tobin, it would have been a first down, but Tobin made the play in the open field. South Medford's offense will stay on the field. And now limping off the field is LaMarcus Bell. Something to keep an eye on. Looks like he maybe needs some water. So 4th down and 3, 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Under center, McConnell Brown. Toss out to Mitchell. He lowers his shoulder, and Cameron Ragu, it was number 29. Picks up 5 yards on 4th down and 3 and move the chains for South Medford. Fresh set of downs for the Panthers. Brown out of the gun. Foss on his left side. Another quarterback keep. And Brown is taken down after a couple of yards up the middle. Rogue Credit Union is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports and the Medford School District on the Touchdown Club again this fall, supporting communities, schools, and the tools to meet your financial needs. Rogue Credit Union. New changes in OSAA football this year, very similar to college football. Going to a 12-team playoff. All 6 league champions automatically qualify for the playoff. And then the next best 6 also qualify, as here is a second down and 6. Nice screen pass, goes all the way past the first down mark and all the way down to the 21-yard line. Nice play by Bridger Foss. Break some tackles. So again, 12-team playoff in OSAA this year. 6 league champs and the next best 6. The OSAA has been changing up their football playoffs. It used to be a 32-team bracket. They cut it in half and created the Columbia Cup, which South Medford took second in last year. And now they're slashing it even more. They're saying 12 teams get to make it. Here's what you have to do to make it. And for a school like Lake Oswego, it's going to be more difficult because you come from the Three Rivers League with teams like West Lynn, Tualatin, Lake Ridge. As here's a pass play. It's tipped out of bounds. Incomplete. Intended for Bridger Foss. Lake Oswego is going to have a hard time, as talented as they are, getting that automatic qualifying spot. But that's why they have those next best 6 designed for teams that don't win their conference but are still capable of playing in that tournament. And for South Medford, obviously Shelton is a force year in, year out. Teams like South Salem, always good, but certainly think it's an achievable goal to qualify for that 12-team playoff, as that ball wasn't intercepted. There was a flag on the play. Ball may or may not have been intercepted. They say it is. And now we'll have to see what the flag is. It came out of the backfield. And we'll have to get this sorted out. And it is going to be a turnover. It was a holding against South Medford, followed by an interception. It's going to be a first down for the Lakers. So a promising drive for South Medford comes to an end. They got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, but couldn't cash in on any points. Cole Callahan made that play for the Lakers, who now take over for the second time this half. Take over from their own 19 with 4:19 left to play in the third. Last drive, a couple of sacks. Got them way out of first down distance, and they had punted away as LaMarcus Bell mentioned he was limping during last defensive possession. Seems to be okay. Takes it about 3 yards. Handoff, Bell once again. This time finds more of a crease. Takes it across the 30 for a first down. And is dragged down at the 33. First down for the Lakers. 3:35. Clock is still ticking. Left to go in the third quarter. Kurland under center. Play action, roll out. And he'll take it himself. Accelerates forward before he's taken down at the 44-yard line. Another first down for the Lakers after Kurland picks up 10. Curlin handed off to Bell, and he rumbles off a couple bodies and takes a seat after about 5. Lake Oswego has no problem running down some game clock. Up by 27 here. And Lake Oswego draws South Medford offsides. Encroachment is called against the Panthers, and see if that's good enough for a first down. The Lakers will move up 5. It's going to be a 3rd down and inches. 2nd down, rather, and less than a yard. Handoff, Bell. Runs between the tackles and is taken down right across the 40. About the 38-yard line. Another first down for the Lakers. Clock continues to run. Another pass play off the play action. And taking the pass off to the right side. Picking up about 6 is number 41, who I do not have a name for. Big tight end. Not sure who made that play, as I don't have a 41 on my roster. Flag down, and we'll see what the call is here. It's like a personal foul after the play was over against South Medford. So 15 more yards for the Lakers, who now have it inside the red zone at the 17-yard line, looking to cash in more points. Curland under center. Handoff, Bell to the left side. Cuts it outside and is taken down from behind by Kellen Lefebvre. That's another first down for the Lakers. Ball at the 7. Curland under center. Handoff, Bell, and that is a 3rd touchdown for LaMarcus Bell, this time from 7 yards out, and it is 33-0 Lakers. $11 touchdowns last season for Bell. And already 3 in game 1 to start the 2024 season. Bell takes it again, this time on the 2-point attempt. And he's not going to go anywhere. 2-point conversion is no good. And it keeps the score at 33-0 with 15 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. As we step aside for a quick break here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking
to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
(33-0) Lake Oswego on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Currently an injury on the field. But both kickoff teams have taken the field. One South Medford Panther remains down. 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And as they continue to attend to who actually might be a Lake Oswego Laker down injured, we'll take another break here on TableRockSports.net.
Trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass.
Kick is sent away to the hands of Cameron Ragu across the 20, across the 25, and Ragu continues to fight all the way down to the 38, and that's where South Medford will take over. 5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The injured player for Lake Oswego, and it was a Laker, was LaMarcus Bell, who got dinged up on that 2-point conversion attempt. That was no good. He did walk off under his own power, but he's being looked at on the Lake Oswego bench, and you hate to see that for the Lakers up so big in this game and have their star player go down, and not only go down with the score what it is, but also on a 2-point conversion that just wasn't necessary. And he's got several eyeballs on him over on that sideline. Such an important piece for the Lakers season. As the clock hits triple zeros for the end of the third quarter after Bridger Foss took the handoff. And now they're going to quickly flip sides of the field. Shouldn't be too hard. Right at midfield there. And at the end of 3, your score, Lake Oswego 33. South Medford 0. Medford is your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, the event calendar to find out what's going on. One more quarter left to be played here at Cobb Field. It's great to have football back. High school football tonight, college football the next couple nights. All day tomorrow for college football. Bridger Foss takes another handoff. It's a new quarterback in the game for South Medford, by the way. It is number 4, Tanner Sheed. getting some look here in the fourth quarter. Foss took that last handoff, about 8 yards. Handoff to Foss. Takes it across the 40, down at the 37-yard line. And despite the struggles for South Medford's offense, Bridger Foss is doing what he did all season last year, and that's continue to be productive, continue to pick up big gains, and be that number one back for this South Medford team. And South Medford has picked up their fair share of first downs. They've gotten it deep into Lake Oswego territory, but hasn't gone their way once they get it around to the point where they are now. Lake Oswego's 38. It's time to toss, and a big tackle's made. It was Wes Boyd who took the toss. Would have been Cash Wilkes making that big tackle, linebacker. Second down and 8. Sheed under center. Bootleg. Scrambling out to the right side. That is a block in the back. I could see that one from the booth. This one's coming back. It was a pickup of a couple for Sheed, but Wes Boyd just committed a big no-no. So block in the back, takes back Shides. Scramble. It's going to be second down and 17 now. McConna Brown did about as much as you can expect. A first time starting quarterback going against this talented of a team. Made some nice plays with his feet. Maybe didn't throw the ball the way you would have expected, but knew that was going to be a struggle coming into this game. As Scheid finds, looks like that's number 7, Michael Duclos, for a pickup, about 10, all the way down to the 33. McConna Brown made some nice plays tonight. I think just a good chance for Coach Singler to check out another player at that position. That's Tanner Scheid. .9:42 left to go in the final quarter. Ingram motions. Scheid, quarterback keep, following his blockers. And he's dragged down right around the first down mark. Clock continues to tick. Let's see if they give him a first down. And there is an injury for South Medford. And this South Medford Panther, not sure who yet, is being attended to. Looks like they're stretching him out. Hopefully nothing too serious. Hot night. Certainly some really hot weather. Tough to play in, and obviously it's gotten late here. It's cooled down as it's gotten dark and late, but still, I think these athletes would like it a little bit cooler. They'll get it as the season goes on. By the end of the season, they're gonna miss this weather. It's gonna get really cold, really rainy, but maybe some cramping going on down there, considering the conditions of tonight's event. And the injured player looks like number 52, Jacob Dalton, but he is walking off under his own power, which is good. There's 9:31 left to go in this game. Two running backs next to Scheid, one on each shoulder. Scheid drops back to pass, and that pass falls up short of the intended receiver. Intended for Duclos. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Table Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Thank you so much to all our sponsors who make it possible to watch for free. Not easy to do that in today's day and age. Thanks to our sponsors, still free on YouTube. Inside give. This time a new running back. It's Kellen Lefebvre. Dashes forward for pickup of 6. It's going to be a 3rd down and reasonable. Scheid under center, toss, Lefebvre looking for the corner, he finds it, and a 1st down for the Panthers. Lefebvre picks up 6 on 3rd down and 4. Move the sticks, and South Medford's inside the red zone, looking for their first points of the night. No, looks like he stepped out. We got a 4th and 1 upcoming. All the way down on that far side of the field, must have stepped out. So 4th and 1, ball to 19. Scheid under center, Lefebvre still the back. 2 receivers out wide, and a false start. And that is a good summary of how tonight has gone for South Medford. It's a costly penalty. It goes from 4th and 1 to now 4th and 6, where you got to be more creative. Looks like they call it against Lake Oswego, so encroachment. So it is a 1st down for the Panthers. And now a long snap goes over the head of Scheid, and he just has to jump on it at the 30. So lose about 15 on that play. Now a long way to go. 2nd down and call it 25. For the Panthers, and they're now outside the red zone. The 1st down marks all the way over at the 5. Scheid in the I formation, 1 receiver on each side. 7:48 left to go. Fullback give to Boyd, and he rumbles forward, picks up a couple. So Steve Corey, the head coach for Lake Oswego, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 272 wins, number 10 all-time in the state. Needs 5 more wins to move all the way up to number 8, but I'm not sure he's going to get that tonight, as he was ejected in the 1st quarter. I don't know how that works. I don't imagine that counts in the record books. He was ejected. Still don't know exactly what went down on the sideline, what was said, but saw the team meeting, and another long snap. Scheid has to jump on it at the 47, and this is going to cost South Medford a chance at some points. But Steve Corey was ejected tonight. Looks like he might stay put at 272 wins. This one might not count. He'll have other chances on the schedule. Go at Sunset next week, at Silverton the following week. And you got Newburgh, got Tualatin, both at home. Go at Tigard, at West Lynn, versus Oregon City, and then Lake Ridge. Battle for the Lake at home this year. That's a 4th and 41. South Medford trying to get organized. They've had a long snap, 2 plays in a row. And now a timeout's going to be taken by South Medford. .554 left in the fourth quarter. And we will take a quick break ourselves here on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15.
Rugby-style punt from South Medford on a 4th and very long. Fielded by the Lakers. And taking it across the 30 is Cole Callahan. And Lake Oswego will now take over possession, up 33-0 with 5:44 left to go. And let's see how they manage this possession from their own 30. New quarterback for the Lakers. It's going to be Hudson Hammersley, the junior. New running back out there is Mac Ryan, also a junior. Ryan takes a handoff, and he is stonewalled in the backfield. Loss of 3. So successful opening night and debut for Hudson Curlin, the new quarterback for the Lakers. Taking over for Liam Davis, who is his new receiver. Don't have his stats on hand, but no turnovers. Got a touchdown on the deep ball. A lot of yards. As another Mac Ryan handoff is stopped in the backfield. Loss of maybe a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13. 4:38 left to go. Handoff goes to Ryan once again, and nice job for South Medford all 3 times on those handoffs. And now Lake Oswego will come out to punt. Give South Medford one more chance for some points. Hudson Gasperson will punt for the Lakers. Wyatt Jennings, number 23 for South Medford, back deep. Ball bounces at the 32. Takes a Lake Oswego bounce and will be downed at the 21-yard line. And South Medford will have one more chance to get some points on the board. 3:15 left to play in this one. Tonight's action is brought to you by the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Need help learning the routes and options available to you? RVTD can help. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. Serving Southern Oregon for over 30 years, Medford Mattress has a huge selection of adjustable pressure relief mattresses to help you rediscover sleep. Medford Mattress, where quality is not costly. Drive starts at the 21. Bobbled handoff. And a pickup of a couple yards. That's Kellen Lefebvre picking up the carry. Pickup of 4. Under center is Scheid. Hands off to, this time, Boyd, who powers forward for a first down, pickup of 8. 2:25 left to go. The clock stops for the first down. We'll wind up once again. Scheid under center, toss play to the left side. Looking for a block. It's Lefebvre, and he found it and found some more yards. Takes it across the 50, all the way down to the 45. And Kellen Lefebvre has been quite productive since getting some late game action. Looks like he stepped out at the 50, but still a first down. Big play there for the Panthers. See if they get aggressive here with 1:40 left to go 50 yards, maybe score a touchdown. They'll run it once again. Lefebvre across the 45, across the 40. Lefebvre, nothing but daylight, and South Medford gets in the end zone at last. It's Kellen Lefebvre with 1:29 left to play. Gives the Panthers a touchdown from 50 yards out. Deshaun Jackson will kick the extra point. And that is up and good. And now we'll see if we see an onside kick from the Panthers. Game's obviously in hand by now, but a chance to maybe get the ball back. Let's see what they do with 1 minute and 29 seconds left to play. Rory Wold, State Farm Insurance, has been helping you protect your dreams in Southern Oregon for over 30 years with home, life, auto, and business insurance. Like a good neighbor, Rory Wold, State Farm Insurance. Lake Oswego's taken the field. They don't seem to be an onside kick formation. See what South Medford does. South Medford has 2 timeouts in their pocket. Should Lake Oswego get the ball back. Son Jackson kicks it. Not a squib kick. Taken at the 20. And now finding some space, making some moves. That's number 27. Elijah Cameron. Some nifty moves there. And he takes the ball all the way to the 36. And Lake Oswego should be able to either run or kneel this out, kill the clock, call it a night here at Cobb Field. Quarterback is Hammersley. He's in the gun. It will be a handoff. New running back, Mike King West, sophomore. Takes it 3 yards. One minute left to play. South Medford is at McNary next week. Lake Oswego at Sunset. Former school of their quarterback, Hudson Curlin. Handoff once again goes to West, makes a move in the backfield, and is swallowed up from behind. 28 seconds left. We'll see if that was the last play. And that should do it. And the final buzzer rings. Final score from Lake Oswego. Lakers 33, Panthers 7. Lakers start their season 1-0, while South Medford challenge themselves on the schedule. They're now 0-1 on the season, and they start conference play next week. Take a break here on TableRockSports.net. We'll come back for the postgame show to break this one down. Stay with us right here on Table Rock Sports.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up!
That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
Welcome to the Know Your Role postgame show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Lake Oswego just defeated South Medford at home 33-7 in the season opener. The Lakers were dominant from start to finish. LaMarcus Bell had 3 touchdowns. Did get a little dinged up at one point in the game, but seems to be okay. And it was 3 touchdowns for LaMarcus Bell. Liam Davis caught a deep ball in the first quarter, 45-yard touchdown. And Kellen Lefebvre was able to score a 50-yard touchdown. That was the lone touchdown for the Panthers at the very end of the game. I also forgot to mention Justin Craigwell was the other scorer for Lake Oswego with a 1-yard touchdown. Really dominant performance by the Lakers. For South Medford, the offense struggled a little bit. The passing game struggled. Defense did some nice things at times, but struggled against the weapons that Lake Oswego posed. But all in all, showed some nice things. New quarterback in the starting quarterback, McConnell Brown, did some nice things, as did the backup in Tanner Scheid. Both of them did some, especially with their legs, played some good football, but passing attack's going to continue to be a problem for South Medford, going to continue to be a challenge, I should say. The offensive line is new, and it's going to continue to be a rushing attack, a rushing-heavy offense for South Medford. But Panthers knew it was going to be a challenge in this game. Lake Oswego loaded this season, lots of talent. I'd say both teams have some discipline issues to figure out. Big storyline from this game was Steve Corey, the head coach, got ejected in the first quarter. Not sure what for, but he was tossed in the first quarter, met with his team, said, hey, I'm not going to be here tonight. And they ended up playing the game without him. They did just fine, but Lake Oswego got big performances from guys like LaMarcus Bell. Liam Davis caught the touchdown. Their new quarterback in Hudson Curlin looked great, didn't make any mistakes. Liam Tobin defensively did great. And it was just a dominant performance from the Lakers. And that is about all there is to say about that game. 33-7, the final score. Lake Oswego 1-0. South Medford 0-1 to start the season. South Medford goes to McNary next week on September 6th. And Lake Oswego goes at Sunset next week on Friday. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Lake Oswego Athletics Director for hosting us for the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to both teams' head coaches, both programs. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 33-7 in favor of Lake Oswego. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. Mike Strickland was our on camera tonight. I've been Sean McPherson saying thank you for watching, and good night from Lake Oswego High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon.